This video will give a quick overview of how to review and approve expense claims in Expensify. As an expense approver, you'll receive an email notification anytime an employee submits an expense claim for you to review. Here's an example of what the email will look like. You've got a couple options here to either begin a review or to approve the expenses. You can either review every item in detail or you can approve straight from the email. It's always a good idea to review the items because you'll see a little more information by clicking through them than you will see on this email. You'll also see that Expensify is telling me that there are no policy violations. So if there is a violation for something like an expense was submitted without receipt attached, you'll see that notification here, and it's a good idea to review those. Down at the bottom, you've also got a quick summary of the expenses that are being claimed, and there's actually a PDF attachment here of the expense claim as well. So to get started on this review, I'm going to click the Begin Review button, and I'll be taken into the Expensify web app, and I'll be directed right into the expense claim. Each item on the expense claim will be listed here, and I just need to go through and review the items to make sure that they're correct. So at any point, I can click in View, I can Finish, which will send me to approve the expense claim or reject the expense claim if there's an item that needs to be corrected by the employee. So I'll click in here and say View. I can view the image of the receipt, and I just want to verify that the information that the employee has entered here is correct and accurate and that no changes need to be made. One thing to watch out for, you want to make sure that the category is the appropriate category. So if your staff are reporting by department, you may need to make sure that this is coded to the appropriate department's expense account. I can reject the expense claim, send it back to the employee to have them enter more information if needed, or I can always just click into any of these fields and make a change. So we'll hit save. This one looks good to go. Now that I've gone through and I've reviewed this receipt, hit the Finish button and it's good to go. So the last step, assume everything's good, I can approve this expense claim. If I have final approval privileges, I can approve this and then the employee will be reimbursed according to the set schedule. If I don't have final approve and I'm the first reviewer and it needs a second level of approval, you can say approve and forward, and then it will be sent on to that second level reviewer. If a second level reviewer is set up, you will see their email address populate here automatically. So I'm just going to final approve. Now the expense claim has been approved and the employee will be reimbursed on their next pay run.